I know I'm going to start this out with busting some tires. Some of you guys think I should just buy a tire machine, but I don't really want to have one to store. So I do them by hand. It doesn't really take very long to do. It actually takes about a minute or two a tire most of the time. Breaking the bead sometimes takes a little longer. But anyway, we'll get on with it. Of course, I'm keeping that tire as a spare, but I need the rim right now. I think it actually is the original spare for this thing, but I need the rim so I can put matching tires on it. So I'll save the tire and put it back on. I don't know about the other ones. I mean, somebody might want one of those swap meet for having a bias ply spare. They're really hard to find that size. So anyway, I'll save them, but that one's going in the trash. That's what you call work. That. All right, let's take a look at these. 2 coats of Tamco and safety orange. Still covered perfect. So they look all right. I just went with the safety orange. It's simple. I didn't have to try and get something matched. The original color was, I don't know, bright orange, but you know, this is not the original paint at all. This is all painted and faded. The original orange was brighter orange. You can even see any spots. Maybe on this deck lid you can. Hey, even that looks all sanded and not right anyway. So anyway, that's that. Painted bright orange. Well, I got to tell you, this is a nightmare. All this stuff here. Patches on the patches, right? Oh yeah, replace the fender wells. Yeah, there's a fender well, and there's this piece, and there's this piece, and there's that piece. Yeah, it's probably $700 for all the parts, and then you got to line them all up. Yeah, it's easier to patch it, I think. It's not easy, but probably easier. And well, I don't know. I gotta patch this hole right here still. Got that one I made. I gotta put it on. So that, I'll be doing that a little bit later when it's hotter. I'll just shut the door and turn on the air and keep working. Well, I got the wiring all wrapped so I can pull it. Gotta find my fish tape. That's the easiest way to do it. And I'll just put my fish tape through the hole and pull it all back to the frame. Real pain to do, but it's got to be done. And then I got to make some little frame wire ties, right, for here. And then I got to get, this is the wire that I guess we put one on here. Yeah, that's right. We put a small wire through, and we're going to use that to pull the fish tape. We were going to use that to pull the fish tape through, and then I'll just use this to pull the fish tape through, and then I'll just pull the wiring through with that. A lot easier with that heavier fish tape. You know, you can really kind of wiggle it around and spin it or whatever. So I got to clean up all this mess. Once the parts come, once the tires get here, then I can work on getting this thing out of here. Get it to the other side. And start putting it together, I guess. I guess that's the next thing to do, isn't it? I don't know. I think what I'll do on the frame, I've got some ideas, kick them around, let you guys comment on it and stuff, see what you think, is I'm going to put, I got my porta power, I'll just put the ram between the two and then widen it out to where one side lines up with everything, and then I'll just maybe get it hot with a torch and it'll stay there, you know. Right now I've got new gauges coming for that. They're leaking, so they should be here in a few days, so that's kind of on hold. And so then I've got to do, of course, make the bar for the side. And this one's pretty, should line up all right once I get these things to line up. And that shouldn't be too hard to do. I think I can do it. It's just, yeah, it just takes time. Everything takes time, and time, money, effort. But, you know, it's always nice when they get a bunch of people commenting and stuff, and helps me keep motivated, right? So I probably, if it wasn't for YouTube, I don't think I would have taken this one on, just because I just wanted to do this so that everybody could see the whole thing get done on YouTube for as many years as they'll ever leave it up there. I don't know, however long that is. So that was what I figured I wanted to do with this. Otherwise, if it was just me doing this, I don't know if I would do it. I think I probably would have just passed it. But again, you know, most people wouldn't take this project on. In fact, I think this got thrown around. A couple of the gurus looked at it, and I think they said, nah. We'll show them, though. We'll get it done still. I'll get it finished, and all the sheet metal will fit pretty good. You know, it's not going to be like a show car. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a bucket truck, right? Something you use for work, but you know, it's not going to be, so it's not going to be like really perfect show, you know, or anything like that. It's just going to be nice and usable, like it was in really good condition, you know. And most of the ones out there, there's only, I think I've heard of one other one that was restored, one other one that was restored. All the other ones are in not such great condition, because again, inside the treasure chest area, there was no paint, and so they just had that primer, whatever they dipped it in the factory, and you know, most of that wore off in the places where these were used, you know, like in Norway or Sweden or in Belgium, Germany, you know, where they use these trucks. And these, you know, got rusted out. They're all rusted out, almost every one of them. Even the ones that are driving around, I open the treasure chest door and I go, oh my God, you know, it's about 2 years or 3 years ready for, you know, the whole thing to collapse like this thing. You know, even the ones I've seen, so, and I haven't seen that many of them. But you open up that treasure chest door, it tells a big story. So anyway, let's look around here. The brakes are mostly bled, but well, my wife helped me do it, so she doesn't push it all the way down. You know, I got to get her out here again and say, make sure you push it all the way to the floor, because she's like, it's holding it or something, because there's still air in it. So I got to find out what that is. And then, but I just got a little more to do on that, and the brakes will be stopping. You know, maybe it'll roll. That'd be cool. Put the tires on it and roll it. Actually sit in it and cruise it down that hill right there. That'd be neat. Tell me if you want to see that. All right. I just need to weld these in. They're just sitting there, but they're all in place. And then I got to splice them to the old ones in the front. Look at that for a second. Let's see if this thing will turn on. No. Well, hopefully you can see okay. I've got these old ones here, and they're in pretty good shape up forward. So I'm just going to use them in place because they're sistered together. A little hard to replace those. And I probably didn't have quite enough tubing, the 25 feet. I think I'm a little bit short for that. But I'm going to, you know, I only had that much left, so you have to double that. It was really tight. But I'm just going to splice them together right here, and I've got to weld those, so it's going to be a little bit tricky to weld. I'm just going to grind them and just turn the heat way down and try and then what I'm just going to butt them together, and I'm going to use a little piece of sheet metal probably, and just, they don't need to be like welded all the way around or anything. It's not like it's going to hold water or anything like that, or they just got to stay in place, and it's just two heater cables. So we'll come back for more patchwork, because there'll be lots of it. Some more metal for the metal pile. Some of it I'm going to reuse, but more metal for the metal pile. Paul. I know Paul keeps commenting, hey, the metal pile keeps getting bigger. From New Zealand. So a little shout out to you. Yeah, it's getting bigger. It's I'm just going to leave it there for now. There's stuff I got to pick through out of that still. Believe it or not, I'm actually going to save some of this stuff. Most of it I'm going to throw away, but there's some little pieces I need. I just go, oh yeah, it's in the metal pile. I'll just grab it. And then, so pretty soon this is going to go away. But not like, maybe in a week or so. Maybe I'll take some of it out, because I got my truck empty, so I was thinking about doing a scrap metal run, because I got other scrap metal from the other van sitting there. I need to get rid of some stuff. So anyway, maybe that for a thumbnail. I don't know. Well, I don't know if that looked very good. I don't know if that's going to be a good thumbnail. What do you think? How about that one? Or that one? I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, maybe that'll work. Who knows? One of these will. Talk to you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that button if you're new. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming on this. Talk to you in the next one.